This video doesn't really go in depth, but like it's okay. I'm gonna be making a video on how to instant replay, or how does instant replay work. This is for OBS only though. So this is for if you can't instant replay through Nvidia's thing, then you can instant replay with through OBS. First things first, obviously, pull up OBS. I'll explain this stuff right here. So if you want to add a source to then record, so this thing right here at the bottom left, what you would do is you would either press the plus icon, or you would right click and add. Doesn't make that big of a difference. In fact, doesn't make a difference at all. But so if you want to record the whole screen, you would go display capture, create new, you can name it whatever you want, and then you pick the display that you want to record. So for example, this display right here, if I was, this is the main display. If I was to click this eyeball icon, it would hide the thing, it would hide the display or whatever the source is. So that means you can also see it anymore. Like you can't see it in the preview, and you can't see it in the recording, because whatever is visible in the preview right here is visible in the recording, or if you're live streaming, then there as well. For example, I have my VTuber thing. If I was to enable it, you'd see it. Yes, it is I. And if I was to hide it, then you'll stop seeing it. That's about it, really. On to the main things now. Pull up the settings, just in case you want to copy the stuff that I have in my general. This is it. You can pause it or whatever. I don't think it makes that big of a difference though. You go first if you wanna. This is to set up instant replay, and to make it also like look good, to some degree. So like if you have like a pretty decent PC, you should be able to do this. First things first, you go to output, you go to recording. So obviously since I'm recording right now, I can't do this midway through recording, but you'll just be able to like copy down what I have right now. You go type standard, obviously. So you pick your recording path. I just have it as like just its own folder in my E drive. This is just personal preference, but I use MP4. Usually you'd use like another one, like you'd use MKV, because if it was to stop recording due to a crash or anything like that, then you wouldn't lose the footage. But with MP4 and MOV, you will lose that footage. But I don't care, low key. I can't be bothered to make it MKV, and then because I have to edit the videos as well, so I can't be bothered to like convert it and all that stuff, because this doesn't Premiere doesn't support MKV, I'm pretty sure. So if you have a pretty like recently released NVIDIA graphic card, then you'll be able to put this encoder right here, NVIDIA NVENC, I should say new in the brackets. This is just kind of like, I don't really know what to do here, or I don't really completely like 100% understand this. But all I know is, bitrate up, good. Bitrate down, no good. I mean? So an average of like 20 megabits per second is pretty good. So that's like 20,000 kilobits. And then I go key interval 2, preset on max quality, profile on high. I don't know what these two are, but it is on. GPU 0 and max B frames is on 2. For my audio, I don't really fuck around too much with that shit. But like you can name your audio, so if you're trying to have like multiple audio tracks when you're editing, I mean it doesn't really show in the editing. But okay, let's say you're watching the instant replay, right, or the recording. The bottom left corner, you'll be able to like choose audio you want to listen to. So if the audio for the game was split and the audio for you talking was split, then you'd be able to hear just you talking or just the game audio. You get what I'm trying to say? You probably do get what I'm trying to say. Then on to the main thing, the main part of this video, if you were here for that. You have the instant replay, or the replay buffer, as it's legally called. So you have, well, first of all, it'll be probably disabled like this. You're gonna have to enable it. Then the replay time is in seconds, so you'd want to convert that into minutes. So 300 seconds, for example, right now is 5 minutes. That's what I have my normal instant replay on. So if I was to ever instant replay, it would just instant replay the last 5 minutes. Obviously, you can increase it, but it just depends on your RAM. So for example, this would like consume less than a gigabyte of RAM. But if I was to increase it to like, let's say 10 minutes, it would use 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. I do have more than enough to spare, but regardless, I still go with 5 minutes, because it's just easier to edit, It's like if I instantly play 5 minutes, like I'll know something good happened those 5 minutes. You get what I'm trying to say? Yo, obviously you do. You go to video, make sure that this is just for the preview, I believe. So it's just that whatever you're looking at is 1080p. You go to the downscale filter, you downscale the shit out of it. So in simple terms, just copy what I have here. Yeah, like I may not understand it completely, but it works. And if it ain't broken, don't fix it. You know. I have my start recording button as Alt F9 and my stop recording is Alt F9, so they're toggled. So if I press it, it starts recording. Press it again, it stops recording, and it would say down here if it stopped, if it started, or if it's, you know, like right now it says stop recording. You know, to stop it. To enable or disable instant replay, you would put a hotkey here. If you're always gonna enable it anyway, this doesn't really matter. But to save your instant replays, you wanna make a hotkey for, you know, to make it simpler. So let's say you're making gameplay videos, and you wanna like save your like the last 5 minutes really quickly. You just press, like for example for me, I just press Control Alt S, and it would save it. The rest of the stuff isn't that important, so there's no need to discuss it right now. Let's say I want to start the replay. I just press this, and now for the next however long it's on, it's going to be constantly at all times replaying. So as soon as you press Control Alt S, for example for me I would press Control Alt S. For you it could be any hotkeys that you picked, or you can click this little like download or save looking icon. You would click that and then it would save. But if you stop it, then if you were to press stop, everything that has occurred in the last 5 minutes is gone now. You can't save it anymore. But when it comes to recording, you have this nice feature, you know, to pause your recording. So if you want to do something and then come back to it later, you can just pause it, then it would continue. As soon as you stop recording, it automatically saves. So as soon as I press this button right now, the video will end, but it would also save it, and then I'll edit it, and then I'll upload it. You know why? Cause I'm good. Cause I'm good like that. You know, man's actually helping the community. Man's doing the job for the community, with the community, and to the community. You already know.